Good morning, preppers. Welcome to Freeze Dry Fridays, yay, where we're gonna spend every Friday, almost every Friday anyway, freeze drying something for prepping. Now today's prep is probably the most important prep you could ever do for freeze drying ice cream sandwiches. Obviously not probably the most important, but really delicious and actually helps keep morale up. So it actually is important, more than you know. Now, we went to Walmart, as you can see here, and actually went to their camping aisle and found their freeze-dried ice cream for $4 a bar. Yeah, like most freeze-dried stuff, as you know, is actually pretty expensive. So we went straight from there over to the actual ice cream aisle and picked up these boxes of ice cream sandwiches, obviously for far less, and we get 12 per box. Now we bought 4 boxes, well 6 boxes actually, just to make sure we had enough for the machine. Now when it comes to freeze-drying ice cream, especially like ice cream sandwiches, it is vital you do not let them melt. So with this, we put it right into an actual freezer cooler in the back of the car, brought it home, put it back in the freezer, and so now we're gonna pull it out of the freezer, cut it up and prep it, and then we'll get the machine ready too. So let's freeze dry some ice cream, really good stuff. Okay, for the official cutting, I have my lovely assistant, Hannah.
Yeah.
And Hannah, go ahead and bring over those ice cream bars, yes. Which, you know, I don't know if you know, but the way this works is we cut one up, then we eat one up. Cut one up, I wish. I'm on keto, so I can't touch any of these things. Sure, just at the time when ice cream, freeze-dried ice cream becomes available. So it looks like she has the Neapolitan,
yep.
And I have good old-fashioned vanilla. And again, the more frozen these are, the harder these are, the better this step and the rest of the step's gonna work. So we're going to cut these up in a few different methods, mind you.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put them back in the freezer for a good hour or two at least, just to get them as frozen as possible. So Hannah, here's a pan for you. Here's a pan for me. And what I think we're gonna do with the first one is, and I think we're only gonna fit about 8 bars per pan.
Yeah.
Okay, now with these pans, if you have the silicone mats to put down in the pans, you can do that. But honestly, for the ice cream sandwiches, the way we do this is actually not necessary because we're actually going to cut them and leave the paper right on. So for the first ones, we're gonna cut them in half. And then, you know, I think probably just in half is good. So I'll probably put the paper and put them on just like this. There we go. So for the first pan, Hannah, let's do all just halves.
Okay.
Let's see how many we can get on there. This is not the sharpest knife in the deck. How's yours?
Yeah, I probably should have grabbed a different one. I wonder if a bread knife would work better because of the packaging.
So guys, how is it when you're on a diet, like we're on the keto diet? You come across things like ice cream, and you realize that is probably the #1 thing. If I could actually make one thing diet friendly, it would be ice cream. I am such an ice cream fanatic. How about you, Hannah? If you had to pick one thing, would it be ice cream? Yeah,
it would be. It's my absolute favorite.
How about you at home? If you had to pick one thing that's actually good for you, even though it's really not, what would you pick for your one thing? I pick ice cream. All right, so it looks like might be able to fit 8 bars on here. Now, the whole reason for cutting these in half, by the way, is not for you know, accessing the end to become freeze-dried. It's gonna freeze-dry just fine anyway. But it's that way so it's easier to bag up, easier to grab nibble-sized type things. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I think we can get 8 on here. All right.
Oh yeah, easily 8.
Okay, so there's one pan for me. Oh, what is going on?
Your knife must be sharper because mine is really bad at cutting this.
There's your other one.
Awesome, thanks.
For the second one, however, I like to actually chop it up into smaller ice cream bar bit sizes. I would still like to keep the paper on and still organize it like this, but maybe we could do like 8s or quarters.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'll do 8s. How about that? So we'll do it in half. Oh, I'm doing it right in the pan. No, that's not how we do it. All right, so even though we put these inside the freezer in the car, and they sat in our freezer downstairs for, what, maybe an hour?
Yeah.
They seem a little on the softy side. We don't want soft serve ice cream. We want ice cream sandwiches. So we're gonna do this anyway. We're gonna take them and we're gonna put back in the deep freeze so they get as frozen as possible. And then I want to make sure they're completely frozen, and then we're going to get the machine ready. So let's go ahead and ready to take them downstairs. You done there?
Yep.
Perfect. So it worked out 8 bars, and we actually bought enough boxes so we could actually do 2 loads completely, which makes me happy. Oh, why can't we have a second freeze dryer? Okay, it's been a couple hours. Let's get it started. We're gonna customize and reset from our last batch. We want it nice and cold, so let's go to -20. Extra freeze time, 12 hours. There we go. And extra dry time, also 12 hours. Save. Okay, we're gonna start. Now it says wait 15 minutes, which is fine. We're actually gonna wait over an hour to let it get nice and cold. Again, for ice cream, it has to be very cold. Okay, it's been an hour. Temperature is down to 19 degrees. Let's put in the ice cream. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The drain valve is closed, double locked. Continue. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Yay, it's done. Okay, 12 hours freezing, 12 hours drying. We actually went far more than 12 hours drying. You can do that, of course, because it would have actually taken us to like 1 in the morning, and I'm not getting up at 1 in the morning to take out freeze-dried ice cream. So we're done. Let's give it a try. There's another.
No, you go away. Yummy.
And Neapolitan. All right, everybody grab one and give it a try. Be ready, because this is amazingness.
Is yours back there?
You gotta unwrap it there, Corb. No, you gotta unwrap it. You gotta unwrap it. Who's gonna eat the paper?
It looks so delicious.
Go try it, Corb.
It's cool, the ice cream like melts in your mouth.
It tastes like ice cream, doesn't it?
It's
It's
weird.
It's so weird.
That's good.
This is good. Oh, look at that.
One kind of did a weird thing, didn't it?
And that one too.
Oh, that one.
No, that one.
It's crazy because then it melts and then it gets like super creamy in your mouth.
Yeah,
Is it
exactly. The only weird effect is it's not cold.
Yeah.
No.
This would be great. It's a little bit warm, but it tastes good warm too.
So, ice cream sandwiches, a big hit. We'll be doing some other ice cream too. We actually do the scoops. But anyways, again, if you don't have a freeze dryer, you can actually click on the link in the description below and pick one up. I know they're pricey, but when you actually look at the difference, we did all of this, practically speaking, for buying 2 already freeze-dried from the store. And we made 32 of them. And that includes electricity running the machine and everything too. So definitely well worth it. And again, takes prepping to a whole new level. Thanks for watching.